Matt came to Alaska the beginning of October. He came a week before us, and on his way home from the airport, this young bull moose was chasing a cow across the road. He was a little under a half a mile away from our house. Here's his truckload of insulation. It's going to keep him busy for a few days. Unbelievably, this is the moon. It's about 10 p.m. It looked like the sun. A couple days into his time here, he got to experience some of Alaska's October winter. It was actually quite lovely, but I was in Michigan, so I could enjoy the beauty from a video. But the snow didn't last long. The sun came out and melted the snow, and he got to go for an airplane ride with our neighbor Bill. You can see the first property there in the video is ours. And then this is from the other direction. We're the last property there. And you can see the little Susitna.
It's not quite 9 o'clock and I'm ready to go in and make some supper. So there's the front of the cabin. It's just plywood and a window and a door. Let's go up here and see what we got. So there it is. From back here, looks like a lot of glass. That should let quite a bit of light in, I think. This is the inside of our storage container slash cabin. Got my pot of ramen noodles cooking here on the stove. This cot just holds the extra sleeping bags and some other stuff I didn't want to deal with. And then there's my bed in the back. At some point, the first 8 feet will be a curtain for our bedroom. The second 8 feet to here will be a curtain with the kids' bedroom. And then the last 24 feet up through here is just living room, kitchen area. But got to put a few more clothes racks up for the kids' coats and odds and ends.
So part of our plan was to build a tiny house here on the house site. So Matt spent a couple days in the excavator getting ready for that. But it seems like we never quite have enough time to do everything that we want to get done. So we did decide to scratch the tiny house idea for this year and just stay in the shipping container. And so we're excited about that decision. Here we go. Going to Alaska for a month. Here we are in Alaska. What?
I just said that. Gosh, he's in here.
Ezra got to get Valerie back from when she had surprised him last time.
At school, she actually said, "Oh, but our dad put Ezra in the back seat." Oh no, it's Friday. He's at school. I was like, yeah.
At home.
Our fancy new little house.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen it, so you
No.
might as well welcome
Yeah.
you in by looking at it. What do you think, Clay?
Wow,
Kick it out of there. Does it look different than you imagined? It looks big, don't it?
Yeah.
Why don't you go in?
Looks cozy. That's quite the step.
Please, oh my
We're actually trying to winter camp. So we have the shipping container, and it's kind of a little bit of a mess right now because we've just been going through things and trying to figure out where our stuff is. And Matt is going to build a deck. He already framed in the front of the shipping container, and we're running our generator because that's how we're heating the shipping container, with little electric heaters. It's a little hard for my pride because it's kind of messy in here, but I kind of want the documentation of the mess. So we're unpacking the boxes that we have and kind of getting things organized in here. Building a wall. Back there is our bedroom. We have a curtain. I'm on a little dressing room between our bedroom and this wall out here. And the kids' beds will be here. It's still a work in progress. And then the wood stove will be by the window. Right now we have an adorable little wood stove, but we're afraid it's gonna leak too much smoke. Well, Dad, I got this stove for $150, and it came with some stovepipe, but it does have a big crack. I don't know, it's not a big crack, but it has a crack in the back. And then it has these little stove topper things. I guess it's the way you feed this wood, maybe, I'm not sure, but we're afraid it's gonna leak too much to run it in this thing, so I might use it in my outdoor kitchen next year. But it's just the perfect little stove. So for our curtains, we used a piece of 9x12 drop cloth from Home Depot, and I just cut it down to the size I needed for the bedroom curtain, and then I used the leftovers in this little doorway and fold it over until it's the length that we needed. And we used conduit to hang it up. And I got the little clamps from Home Depot. And there's a finished deck with my ice chest on it. It's so nice to have it. Cute little steps. All done. And can you believe it? There's mosquitoes flying around in October in Alaska. Here we are. It's our second morning to eat oatmeal here in the shipping container.
My 6th or 7th.
Oh yeah, Matt's 8th or 9th.
I did every
And
day,
then Valerie's still chewing on her oatmeal. Clayton's playing Sudoku with the help of Valerie. But our kitchen keeps, our shipping container keeps evolving a little bit. Got a wall up, a little kitchen. And I got my coffee ready to drink, and we got our milk from our neighbor, which makes me super happy. And unbelievably, it got too hot in here, so we shut the heater off, and since the generator's going, we decided to charge our batteries. And then that's our little system that we use to charge other things. We can actually run, actually the light is running. No, it's not. The light can run off of this battery pack system setup that I don't know what to call. Here are some of the really pretty views that we get to see this morning on our way to church. This afternoon, we are going to be going to visit some friends in Talkeetna. So we're all really looking forward to that. It's a spruce hen. We are hoping to see one of these on our property so we can eat them for supper. But we're in Talkeetna right now, and so it's not quite our territory. He camouflages in so well. What a cool little bird. Here we are. Gonna check out this river. I don't know what it's called, but Valerie wants to see how cold the water is.
Oh, that is cold.
It is?
Yes.
Up there you can see snow on the gravel bars. And then up there under the bridge, it's actually ice.
And we saw a spruce hen.
Yeah, and we saw a spruce hen. I got fancy eyelashes, and so I have to protect them with my visor here.
No.
And there's the icy river. What's this river called, Matt?
Susitna.
Oh, this is the Susitna River. I almost said that, but I didn't know. So this is the river that flows through Willow that we fish at. That's where Carrie caught her rainbow trout, and Valerie caught her silver salmon on her birthday.
That's the end of the first 2 days in Alaska. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.